Chop it up, trapping plays in the air. Water cooler wisdom, pull up the chair. SEC the jungle, only lions in the lair. Saturdays we hunt, every field's a battleground, beware. From the swamp to the grove, it's a southern serve. Hedges to the plains where the heat keeps burning. Rivals clash, fireworks, burst, tables turning. Tailgate smoking, got the whole town churning. First down stories, legends in the making. Quarterback kings, every snap earthquaking. Coaches scheming, sideline dreams awaken. Ref blow the whistle, hearts pound, ground shaking. Water cooler talk, break it down, let it pop. SEC lights on, it's the show that don't stop. From the kickoff to the clock, every moment's a shot. Water cooler talk sports, yeah, we calling the shots. Tradition runs deep, every chant got a soul. Colors paint the crowd, every game's on the road. Trophies on the line, that's the ultimate goal. SEC pride, where the story's always bold. From Tuscaloosa Tides to the Athens Bark, Cajun Spice Nights to the Rebel Sparks. Every game a movie, stadiums leave a mark. We the voice of the South, this is Water Cooler Talk. Water Cooler Talk, break it down, let it pop. SEC lights on, it's the show that don't stop. From the kickoff to the clock, every moment's a shot. Water Cooler Talk sports, yeah, we callin' the shots.
Saturday lights, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real. From the swamp to the grove, let that crowd roll. It's Water Cooler Talk, we talk that score. Saturday lights, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real. From the swamp to the grove, let that crowd roll. It's Water Cooler Talk, we talk that score. Bama roll tide, hear that rammer jammer shout. Between the hedges, Georgia dogs coming out. War Eagle flying over Jordan Hare skies. Hotty toddy down in Oxford, rebels rise. Cowbells ringing in Starkville all night. Rocky Top singing in that Leland light. Anchor down Vandy, black and gold pride. Gamecocks crowing in Columbia loud and wide. Saturday lights, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real. From the swamp to the grove, let that crowd roll. It's Water Cooler Talk, we talk that score. Saturday lights, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real. From the swamp to the grove, let that crowd roll. It's Water Cooler Talk, we talk that score. Gators in the swamp, chomping all day long. Saturday nights in Death Valley, that tiger strong. So we raise a
Stadiums roar like a lion in the jungle. Water Cooler Talk, where the real fans rumble.
Saturday sermons, preachers wearing helmets. Pigskin prophets, they the ones who tell it. Rivalries run deep, roots like a cypress. Down south gospel, tailgates ignite this. Golden arms slinging, playbooks singing. Refs whistle blowing, crowd bells ringing. From Athens to Tuscaloosa, kings claim thrones. Water Cooler Talk, where the game's well known. Water Cooler Talk, SEC on the table. Breaking down plays, myth turning to fable. From kickoff to glory, the story unfolds. Southern grind, college pride, hearts run bold. Bayou voodoo, tiger eyes gleaming. Hail Mary prayers under stadium ceilings. Elephant stampede, gators chomp loud. Between the hedges is war in the crowd. Razorbacks charge, rebels take aim. Bulldogs bite, all fight for the fame. Auburn skies burn, Gamecocks claw. Water Cooler Talk, we dissect it all. Water Cooler Talk, gets a seat on the table. Breaking down plays, myth turning to fable. From kickoff to glory, the story unfolds. Southern grind, college pride, hearts run bold.
Welcome to this presentation of Water Cooler Talk Sports.
What is going on? What is going on? How y'all feeling tonight? How y'all feeling tonight? Y'all doing all right? Are y'all doing all right tonight? We in the locker room, man. We getting ready for this Auburn versus Kentucky game tonight, man. And get ready to see what happens. Getting ready to see what happens tonight, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us as always, man. Welcome to the locker room with your guy, Nick Frazier. Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man. Let me check something out here, man, because got a little technical difficulty problem going on right here, man. We got to get something going. I got to get my ticker going at the bottom because we need to see what the updates are. We need to see what's going on. Let me get this ticker working. Let me get the ticker working real quick. Let me make sure this bad boy working. We need to get that thing working real quick. But man, we appreciate y'all, man, so much for rocking with us here in the locker room, man. We're gonna be here tonight. We're gonna be watching this Auburn football game. Right now, Mississippi State just kicked the field goal to go down by 4 against Arkansas on the road. But hey, this has been an eventful Saturday in college football. We see that Notre Dame has a nice lead, win, almost close to a win against Boston College. We saw Florida give Georgia everything that it had. Florida looked pretty decent, man. They looked pretty decent. They was in control of that game for majority of that game. They were in control of it up until they were not. Georgia has to be one of the best teams to close games, best closing teams in the country. It doesn't matter what they do or how it goes. They have to be one of the best teams in the country to close games out. Man, they should have lost that game. There's a lot of games Georgia should have lost, man. You see Vanderbilt with the comeback, with the almost comeback win against Texas, coming down from like 17, 21 points they were down. Come back to almost win. Almost got the onside kick that went out of bounds. They actually got it, but they recovered it out of bounds. I'm telling you, man, it's close. It's a lot of closeness in this SEC, man. A lot of parity, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat with us tonight, man. I want to say what's up to you all, man. Appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here. Man, I'm trying to get this ticker at the bottom to work, but I don't know why it's not working right now at the moment. But hey, we gonna see what happens, man. We'll see what happens with that, bro. Yeah, man, we having problems. Yeah, shout out to Fire Freeze. He said YouTube TV won't show the game. Now we having problems with our ticker at the bottom, with the Chiron at the bottom. Yes, we are, man. So yeah, I'm trying to get it to work while we live. But man, we getting ready for this Auburn, but it's Tennessee at Auburn game. 2nd and 3 right now for Arkansas. They have the ball, 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. Guess we're gonna watch this game until Auburn comes on. But like Mississippi State needs to get a stop right here, and if they can get a stop and go down and score, they can win this game. But their defense has not been able to stop the run, has not been able to stop Arkansas running the ball all day, and Arkansas just got a first down, man. So I'm telling you this, I don't know if they're gonna be able to stop this run. It's a flag on the play. We're gonna see what happens. Holding on Arkansas, that's going back. Arkansas has been penalized more. They have been penalized a lot. They've been very undisciplined this game. A lot of personal foul penalties on Arkansas in this game. Just a lot of just unnecessary things that just don't need to happen. And now you got to hold them when you get a first down. Now you back 10 yards and you back basically 2nd and 10. This is wild. This is wild, man. This is wild. How everybody doing tonight in the chat, man? How y'all doing? I hope y'all feeling all right. I hope y'all feeling good. Shout out to Auburn Dad that's in the chat. Huggy Beard is in the chat. What's going on? JT is in the chat. What's up, JT? We already saw. Shout out to Fire Freeze today. What's up, Fire Freeze? King Tizzle. What's going on? What's up? What's up? Is that Kelly from Central, better known as Richard, King Richard? What's up, my guy? Hope you're doing all right, man. Robert Smith in the chat, Marcus's #1 fan. What's up, Mr. 21? Can you do something for me? What's up, my guy? How you feeling? Fire Freeze. We shouted you out again, man. What's going on, Robert, man? We appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here, man. This is gonna be hopefully a good night. Hopefully this is a good night, man. Hopefully we can come in here and we can see a different Auburn team, different starting quarterback that's gonna be starting tonight for Auburn. Ashton Daniels will get the start tonight for Auburn at quarterback. So hopefully this is a different game. Mississippi State just got to stop on 4th down. They just got to stop on 3rd down. This is about to be 4th down. Looks as if Arkansas is about to punt the ball. Blake Shapen was out of the game. He was not out of the game for a period of time, but now he's back in the game. And now that he's back in the game, this Mississippi State offense is pushing the ball vertically back down the field. Shout out to Kamario Taylor though. Kamario Taylor had a touchdown in that game. Shout out to him. But hey, Blake Shapen made that thing go, bro. He made that thing go. So Mississippi State got an opportunity right here to see if they can go in and get a win on the road. Get to that 5th win. They got an opportunity. That's all you can ask for, is an opportunity to go out there and do what you do. But we getting ready for this Auburn game to start soon. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us as always, man. I'm gonna keep working on this. South Carolina with the score. They are up 6. They're up 7-0 against Ole Miss right now. South Carolina's up 7-0 against Ole Miss right now. They went down the field and scored. Wow. Man. Is this one of the games that Lane Kiffin just hopefully this is not one of them inexplicable losses for Lane Kiffin tonight, man. Hopefully he can keep it in the road and he can keep Ole Miss moving forward, because it seems as if this is the year for them to potentially make the SEC championship and potentially make the college football playoff. And we'll see what happens. Yep, Mississippi State running the football. They got 1 yard there, so we'll see what happens there, man. But let's talk about this Auburn football game. What is about to happen? What are we about to see from this Auburn football team tonight, man? What are we gonna see from this Auburn football team? I'm telling you, man, this is going to be one of probably the most anticipated games for Auburn this year, because now you about to see a different quarterback in, even though the head coach has already told us that there won't be any difference in what we see from him and what we see in play calling, because he sees him as both the same kind of guy. But what we're gonna do is, man, we're gonna talk about Nick's talking points of this game. As always, you know your boy Nick got to give you his talking points of the game right here, man. You know I got to give you the talking points of the game. You know I got to do it. And tonight's talking points for the game, 3rd and 6. Arkansas got a nice little stop there. They got a nice little stop. So let's talk about it. Let's get to Nick's talking points right. Let's get to Nick's talking points real quick in this game, man, because I think tonight we're gonna see exactly what it is that Auburn is going to see. TJ Lou said we probably see more bad coaching. Oh man, Auburn Dan said maybe he's thinking about the Florida job. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. I want to see what happened right here before we get into Nick's talking points tonight. Mississippi State 4th and 6. Can they convert this 4th down right here? Down the field, he's open. And he completed it. Oh my God. Nice catch down the sideline. Nice back shoulder pass. Man. Wow. Mississippi State, bro. I keep 2-minute warning. Wow. Mississippi State look like they about to go in there and get they let me not jinx it. Shout out to Susan in the chat. Susan, what's going on? Word amigo to you, Susan. Hope you're feeling all right, man. Let's get into this. Let's get into Nick's talking points for tonight's game for Auburn versus Kentucky, man. Number one, what do we want to see tonight, man? Auburn needs to get up fast. What do I mean by that? Tonight, we need to see Auburn's offense score quick and fast and lean on this really, really good defense that Auburn has in order to lean on them to win this game. I think if we can get up quick on this team, get up 14 points on this team, and not have to worry about trying to put the ball in the end zone and kind of play keep away ball from them, because I feel like this Kentucky team can move the ball in the 20s. The problem is they can't score when they get in the red zone. I will say this, excuse me. I think that we have the opportunity to come out here with a win. We could potentially, it potentially can get, Auburn can potentially get over that 21 mark this game. We can potentially see 3 offensive touchdowns in this game, something that we haven't seen in a while from Auburn. Is what we want to see, man. So we got to get up quick in this game, and we got to get up quick fast. Number 2, man, on the defensive side of the ball, Auburn has to contain Josh Caddis, and they have to contain Willie Rodriguez, the 2 tight ends in this Kentucky offense, man. Both of them are averaging plus 13.5 yards per reception that they are averaging, and they are big guys in this offense for Kentucky, man. 6'4 plus 240, 250 a piece guys, man. And that's a problem that Auburn has had all year when it has come to covering and playing the tight end position and defending the tight end position, excuse me. It's something that Auburn has had problems with on the defensive side of the ball. So that is something that we have to look at in this game tonight, potentially, about how can we contain them. How can we contain Caddis and Rodriguez? It's not just one. It's 2 of them that we have to contain tonight. Number 3, man, we have to put pressure on Cutter Boley. Cutter Boley has been playing pretty well these past couple of weeks, man. He's been playing pretty solid football in his games. Even though they have not been getting W's, he's been putting up 225, 250, 260, 225, 230, 230 yards passing in the game. And that is where Auburn has suffered on the defensive side of the ball. We have suffered. We have been vulnerable in the passing defense for Auburn as well. But in the run defense, the run defense has been lights out. Only allowing less than 85 yards rushing per game on average Auburn is. But in the passing game, we are vulnerable there. But in this guy, he has been at that average of what Auburn has been giving up. So we have to put pressure on Cutter Boley, which means that we have to see Keldrick Faulk. We need to see Keyron Crawford. We need to see Bobby Jamison Travis. We need to see Malik Blockton, Jordan Crawford when he get in the game. Xavier Atkins. We need to see Elijah Melendez. We need to see Robert Williams. We need to see them get pressure on the quarterback to make him speed up his thinking in order to get him rattled and things and stuff of that nature. Number 4, the offense needs to get into a rhythm. Auburn's offense needs to get into a rhythm early, which goes with the first part of Auburn needs to get up quick. If we get up quick and we can get into a rhythm quick and we can get into a rhythm on the offense side of the ball, this should be a good night for Auburn. This should be a good night for Auburn. This should be a good night for Auburn if we can get into a rhythm and we can get up quick. This should be a really good night for Auburn on the offensive side of the ball. We could see 3 offensive touchdowns. Wow. We are talking about 3 offensive touchdowns for Auburn football team if that happens, man. Number 5, as always, the last one as always every week, Auburn has to find a way to win the football game. It's what Auburn has to do. Whatever you do, you have to find a way to win the football game. That's it. That's it. Find a way to win the football game like you did last week. It did not look good, but you won the game. It didn't look good, but you won the game. You have to find a way to win the football game if you are Auburn. That's what you have to do. Whether it's, in the words of Mr. 21, field goals. Whether it is potentially seeing 3 touchdowns in this game. Whether it's the defense having to step up again and make crucial plays at crucial moments in the game to put you in position to win. I'm just saying, you have to find a way to win the game. Those are Nick's talking points for the game and what Nick thinks he needs to see from this game. Auburn needs to get up fast on the offensive side of the ball. Need to be able to contain tight ends Josh Caddis and Willie Rodriguez. Have to put pressure on Cutter Boley in this game. We need to get a rhythm on the offensive side of the ball, especially with starting a new quarterback in Ashley Daniels as well. And then, as always, every week, Auburn has to find a way to win the football game is what Auburn has to do. So right there, man, those are his talking points. Those are Nick's talking points. We appreciate you so much, man. Let us know what you think about it in the chat if you like it. Let's keep it moving, man. All right, that is it right there for Nick's talking points in the game, man. We appreciate you. We appreciate you all, man. All right, man. Let's go ahead. Let's get over here into the game scene because, excuse me. Because this game, this Mississippi State, Arkansas game is less than a minute left. Mississippi State is down in the red zone, have a chance to score. That's an incomplete pass on 3rd down. Coming up, 4th and 4 coming up right now. And Mississippi State has to convert this and they actually need to get in the end zone in order to get this win. If they can get this, ooh, he should have caught that. I think he actually did catch that. Wow. They're not gonna look at that? Well, it wouldn't matter anyway because SEC officiating is skeptical. Did anybody see that catch, no catch they called in the Florida Georgia game? I thought that was a catch by the Florida guy. Okay, wait a minute. They gonna take a look at this. Never mind. Mississippi State is calling a timeout. Maybe to give them an opportunity to take a look at, because I believe all replays come from the booth under 2 minutes. But that catch no catch in the Florida Georgia game, man, I thought that was a catch by that Florida receiver. What is it? Studevit? How you say Studevit? Studevit, I believe I want to say his name is. I thought that was a catch. But they said they called it an incompletion on the field, and they said that it wasn't enough video evidence to overturn it from the booth. So, hey, I don't know. I think Florida got kind of screwed on that one a little bit. I think they got screwed on that one a little bit. But hey, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. All right, here we go. 4th and 4. Mississippi State has to convert this in order to keep their hopes of getting a win on the road against Arkansas alive. They have to convert this drive. They have to convert this one right here. They have to. And they just converted it. 4th down, and they're going to score. They're going to touchdown Mississippi State. Oh my God. They didn't just convert the 4th down. They just they went for a touchdown. 48 seconds left in the game. Mississippi State up 37-35. Man, bro, it looks like, yeah, it was. Shout out to Ed. That ball was out on time. That ball was out before the receiver even turned around to look at it. Threw it with anticipation. The receiver caught it, broke a tackle. Shout out to Anthony Evans, the Georgia transfer. Mississippi State comes back from 14 down to take the lead 38-35. Still 48 seconds left in the game for Mississippi State. For Arkansas to potentially go down the field and put 3 points on the board. They're reviewing it? Why are they reviewing it? What are they reviewing for? Why are you reviewing? They're trying to see if he stepped out of bounds? He did not step out of bounds. That's a touchdown. What's the what? Come on, man. Come on, man. Robert Smith, 6 wins possible for State, Nick. This year you called it. I'm telling you. Mississippi State has a offense that can score points. They have an offense that can score points. Oh, as a matter of fact, Auburn and Kentucky will kick off in about 2 minutes on ESPN News. If they're going to kick off on about 2 minutes on ESPN News is where they're going to kick off at. And we're going to switch over to that channel and then switch back to SEC Network when that time comes. But let's get this thing over to ESPN News so we can watch Auburn football play. Because, YouTube TV has been tripping. And so now we trying to get this thing to where we can, to where it is, but we watching this thing on, we watching it somewhere else. I don't know, Huggy. Why can't AU execute and finish a game like that? I don't know, Huggy. That's a great question. Hopefully we'll see a different team tonight. Hopefully we will. Let's see. Galaxy said I had to sign up for a free trial on Geno. Hey, I tell you, there is a free trial on Fubo TV. Is what I'm using right now, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of like Fubo. Fubo is good. And you get local channels with Fubo. Okay, Ed is keeping us updated. In the chat, Auburn will get the ball first to start. In the game, Auburn will get the ball first to start. Let me get over to that. Let me get over to that channel. Let me get over to ESPN News. Let me get to ESPN News. Let me get to ESPN News. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Let's get it going. It's the only thing I don't like about football. It takes a long time for it to load. That's the only thing I don't like. All right, here we go. ESPN News. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling, man. We're going to at least watch it on ESPN News until we get to a break where we can put it back on SEC Network and keep it moving. All right, here we go. Auburn will get the ball to start the game. Let's make this thing happen. Ashton Daniels, we about to see what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to see what it looks like. We are about to see what it looks like. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Fubo. Come on. Come on. Come on, Fubo. Come on. Here we go. Ashton Daniels is taking the field. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Auburn get the ball to start the game. Pass play. Completed to Cam Coleman. Looking at about 2nd and 5 coming up. Another hitch route. First play of the game, hitch route. He told you, Coach Freeze told you nothing was going to change in this game. That's what he told you. 2nd and 5 coming up. This, I mean, we should expect this drive to look really, really, really well. That's what we should expect. We should expect this drive to look very, very well. 1st down, Auburn. 1st and 10. Ooh. Met him in the hole. Good stop. I gotta get that man his prop. That was a good lick right there. 2nd and 9 coming up. That was a good lick by Rainier. That was a good lick by him. 2nd and 9 coming up for Auburn. I don't know how well Auburn's gonna be able to run the ball in this game. Because I think Kentucky is a pretty good team at stopping the run. They only allow like 129, 130 yards rushing per game. So I'm interested to see how they look. And they got some big guys playing in that middle. Yeah, Kentucky is stuffing that run. Kentucky is stuffing that run. It's 3rd and 10. That's a loss of 1. All right, here we go. Behind the chains, what do we see? Behind the chains, what do we see from Auburn right here? Do we see something vertical down the field? We got to see him throw the football. What is he going to look like throwing the football? Do we see a dig? Do we potentially see a dig here? Do we see the normal hitches? Do we see the normal hitches at the sticks? Holding the ball. He almost took a sack. Incompletion. Incomplete. 4th and 10. 4th and 10. Auburn has to punt the football. This does not look good. Why he saying come on? What you mean? What you saying come on for? You called the play, Hugh Freeze. What you saying come on for? Hugh Freeze? Jesus Christ. Shout out to Tez in the chat. What's up, Tez? Make sure y'all go subscribe over the SEC season. At its SEC season. The past 3 weeks. Kentucky makes a man miss. He gets loose. He makes another man miss. For the past 3 weeks, on the first three, on the opening drives for the past 3 weeks, and I'm not trying to make anything out of it, but Jackson Arnold has taken this Auburn team down the field the first 3 weeks of the season. I mean, the last 3 weeks of the season on the first drive and scored touchdowns. That is the first time in it may have been 4 weeks. It's the first time in either the last 3 to 4 weeks that Auburn has not scored on the opening drive. Well, we about to see what happens now. We about to see. We had a conversation last night on the show about Auburn's defense. Is Auburn's defense elite, or are they really, really good? Because I think Auburn's in that really, really good category. I think we throw the word elite around very, very loosely sometimes. But we gonna see what happens. I'm pretty sure that was a scripted drive, TJ. And those scripted drives with Jackson Arnold, Auburn has scored on those. Auburn has scored on those scripted drives. That's what he did. He has scored on those scripted drives. That's it. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Nick, you sound too happy. UK stopping us. Listen, I'm not happy. I want Auburn to win this game. I want Auburn to go out here and win. But here's what it is. Here's what it is. Changing the quarterback, like the whole narrative that we have been having this conversation about the quarterback is the problem, the quarterback is the problem, the quarterback is the problem, and things and stuff like this. Changing the quarterback, if we see that nothing changes, I just want people to just fall off that narrative. That's it. Because and that's what it looked like. And I just basically said then that they got benched on those scripted drives. Was the one that was putting the ball in the end zone on the last 3 to 4 weeks. So this whole narrative that's going around this Auburn talk space about it's the quarterback's fault, the quarterback holding the ball too long. Well, are we gonna see the same thing from Ashton Daniels? I feel like we keep giving the head coach and the play caller an out every single time. That's why I'm mad. And I want people to see it and understand that it's not them. They're being told what to do. Stop giving that man an out, man. We keep giving this dude outs. Keep giving him outs. Exactly, Ed. Exactly. That third down play was another route to the sticks. That's it. It's predictable, man. This is predictable. It's predictable. And he basically told us at the beginning of the week what to expect. They asked him the question, would anything look different with this guy in at quarterback? He said 0. That was his answer. 0. But hey, we expect when we put in another quarterback that it's for it to look different. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how much more we have to sit here and take this. But let's watch the game. 1st and 10, Kentucky. Let's see what. Let's watch Auburn get this 3 and out right here. Mississippi State wins. 2nd and 7 coming up for Kentucky. Come on, defense. We got to get a 3 and out right here, defense. Let's go. Get the ball back to the offense. Quick pass. That Kendrick Law. 3rd and 6 coming up. Third and 5. They gave him 2 yards there. So, all right, let's get off the field right here, defense. Get a 3 and out right here. Let's get a 3 and out right here. Let's get a 3 and out. Let's get a 3 and out, defense. Let's get a 3 and out. Let's get a 3 and out, defense. Let's get a 3 and out. Get to him. Man, I want that sack, man. I want that to be a sack because that's still too close for comfort. They can still think about going for it right there. I don't like that. I need that sack in the backfield. They too. That's like what, 4th and 2? Because they can still think about going for it right there. Ah, they punting. All right, there we go. Good job, defense. Good job, defense with the 3 and out, man. There we go. Good job, defense. Let's keep it up, defense. We just need the offense to give us some life. Hey, he even faked out the cameraman. Ooh. Oh, man, that's at the 2-yard. Got to be more careful, man. What's going on, Ant? What's going on? Man, they down at the 2-yard line. Got to be more careful. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. That's pretty deep. That's deep in the red zone. That's deep in the red zone right there. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. All right. Here we go. That's a good 3-yard gain. Second and about 6. Second and about 6. Second and 7. Second and 6 coming up. Second and 7. They only gave him 3. Okay. What up, Kenneth? What's going on? Kenneth said he missed the first series. Nothing, Kenneth. We had a first down on the first series, but then after that, we got stopped 3 straight times after that. Tackled in the backfield. Come on, man. That's a loss of what you just got. 3rd and 10 coming up. Yeah, Kenneth. So we got a first down. We had first play of the game was a pass to Cam Coleman. Second play of the game was a run to was an inside zone to Jeremiah Cobb for a first down. And then the next 3 plays were forgettable. We'll just leave it like that. This is Auburn's second drive, third and 8. So they just saying he lost a yard. So 3rd and 8 coming up. All right. Man, we got to get out of this because we need to at least get a first down right here so we can just have better field position if we have to punt the football. That's 4th down. Are they gonna give him the first down? They're giving him the first down. That's what I'm talking about. First down. That's good right there. That's good. That's good right there. That's good. Cam Coleman again. 2nd and 6. Oh, 2nd and 4. They gave him 6 yards. My bad. 3rd and about 2 coming up. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Thing is, man, we gotta get those. We'd love to get a little bit. We'd love to get another first down right here. Need to get another first down right here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Malcolm Simmons in motion. Holding on to the ball. Holding on to the ball. Can he get to the first down marker? First down. There we go. First down. 1st and 10 coming up. There we go. TJ Lou said the route tree sucks. Oh, man. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Now, if Auburn has to punt right here, you can pin them. You don't give them favorable field position. Sack. Oh, he threw it away. Oh, almost caught. Who is that? Is that Perry? Man, that was almost a hell of a catch there by Perry Thompson. 2nd and 10. Yeah, I agree. Ed, them hitches gonna be there all night, man. The way that Kentucky is playing off, man, they giving a lot of respect to Auburn receivers. A lot of respect. About 3 yards, so you got about 37 coming up. Ooh, fourth and about two. Fourth and about two coming up. But the football, there we go. Yo, everything is just all right. There we go. Man, goodness. All right, man. Let's get this thing back over to SEC Network because now we gonna be back over there. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. There we go. Man, goodness, man. Everything just wanna mess up right now. Get this thing 1st and 10 coming up for Kentucky. There we go. There we go. All right, let's get this thing back to SEC Network because it just switched everything back to SEC Network. So let's there we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's get some stats updated real quick for the game. We've had 2 possessions so far. So let's get some stats updated. Uh for this game real quick. All right. So Ashton Daniels is 3 for 5 for 19 yards. Jeremiah Cobb has 2 carries for 12 yards. Ashton Daniels also has no, my bad. He has 2 carries for 12 yards. My bad. Looking at the wrong that. Jeremiah Cobb has 7 carries for 12 yards. Cam Coleman registered 2 receptions. Good tackle by Kildred Falk. Great tackle by Kildred Falk. 2 receptions for 11 yards. There we go. Perry Thompson has not registered any stats yet. But that's our updated stats right there. All right, 2nd and 10 coming up for Kentucky. Play action. Down the field. You got to catch that, Foster. You got to catch that, Foster. It said early look, Kentucky are playing. Kentucky's playing their safeties 8 to 10 yards on the hashes, leaving Cam 1-on-1 with DBs 8 to 10 yards off. They are testing Hugh Freeze's patience. Will he take the hitch all game? Hey, he got to take whatever they give him. 3rd and 10 coming up right here. Can we get another 3 and out right here, defense? Caught by Kendrick Law over the middle of the field. 1st down, Kentucky. Robert said, "Why does their freshman look good and we can't get a veteran QB to take charge?" I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, Robert. I do not know, my guy. I do not know. Here we go. 2nd down coming up. Another play action. Yo, that came out his hands funny, and that's intercepted. That's intercepted. That's an interception. That's an interception. Wait. Yeah, he was out. Yep, out. He was out. 3rd and 5 coming up. God, man, his throwing, like, I don't know why it's coming out of his hands. Looking like that it's coming out of his hands kind of funny, bro. That's 2 interceptions that, well, yeah, man, Auburn should have some interceptions in this game, man. The way that look coming out of his hands. Man, it hasn't looked like that. Watching him play, it hasn't looked like that. I don't know why it's coming out of his hands like that. That's weird. All right, here we go. That's a good one right there, man. It's 4th down. Make them punt the football. I like it. 4th down, make them punt the football. Get the ball back to Auburn's offense. Yeah, I agree. I think Pleasant would have had more than the picks that he. Yeah, I agree with you there, man. If he would have been playing like as like a starter and not just in the rotation, I think he probably would. I think he'll probably be leading the league in interceptions right now because he attacks the football. Pleasant attacks the football. That's what Pleasant does. You know, he look for the ball. He looking to get the ball some kind of way. That's what he wants to do. He wants to get the football to get the ball back to his offense. You know, and that's what you have to do. That's what you have to be as a defense like that. You have to be able to give the ball back. You have to be able to give your offense as many opportunities as possible to put points on the board. Especially with the way that our offense is, you know, you have to be able to get the ball back and steal possessions. You have to, like they call it stealing possessions. You got to be able to steal possessions so that your offense has an opportunity to put more points on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, man, we appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us, man. I try not to talk as much. Try not to talk as much because I try to be focused on the game and try to, give an analysis on the game and things and stuff. And things, stuff of that nature. But, we appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here, man. Just know that as soon as we are finished over here, the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent, will be over on Auburn_Addicts TV with the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, DC Wolf, and Auburn Tez, man. So make sure that you head on over there for the official post-game reaction show as soon as we are done over here in the locker room, presented by Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. Head on over to Auburn Tigers TV for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent, with the man, the myth, the legend, DC Wolf, the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, and Auburn Tigers, man. I'm telling y'all, man, you do not want to miss it. You do not want to miss it. I'm telling you, it's gonna be fun over there, man. Mississippi State comes back and gets a win. Win number 5 on the season for Mississippi State. They have a big game. Is it next week or is it week after next? They have a big game coming up against Georgia at home. And we gonna see how that game go. Let me make sure. Let me see. Do they play next week? Yep, they play next week. Georgia at Mississippi State. It's gonna be an 11 a.m. kickoff next week. That Mississippi State team last year put up 31 points on that Georgia defense. So we'll see what happened, man. TJ Lou said Hughes should have changed the playbook before starting the game, like college football 26. Woo, boy. I tell you, man. I tell you. We gonna see what happened with that, man. Vanderbilt with the almost come from behind win against Texas after being down by, more than 17 points in that game. So we'll see what happens there. Oklahoma and Tennessee is playing right now, and Tennessee is up 7-0 against Oklahoma. Tennessee just got the ball back too, so we're gonna see what happens there, man. All right, here we go. We back in the game. Second down coming up for Auburn. Second down is coming up for Auburn. Showing pressure off the edge. Nice little out route. Cam makes a man miss. First down. There we go. That's what we like to see right there, man. That's what we've been waiting to see that from Cam Coleman all season, bro. Give him an opportunity to catch it and run after the catch. Ball's kind of behind him, but hey, still made the catch. Run play. There we go. Second and about 7 coming up for Auburn's offense. All right, here we go. Second and 7. Ball is at the 32-yard line. Ooh, Cam, you got to catch that, man. You got to catch it, especially in traffic, man, because if that thing pop up like that, it's going to be a tip drill. Tip drill for the defense. All right, here we go. Third and 7. Let's get another first down. Get another first down right here. Let's get a first down. Throw it away. 4th and 7. Goodness gracious, bro. I want y'all to look at these routes. Look at what the routes are. Look at what the routes are. Look at what the routes are, man. Look at what a route. Look at what I know. I know, TJ. I know. 1st and 10 coming up for Kentucky's offense. It's like on 1st and 2nd down, it's almost like I was just about to say that, Ed. I was just about to say that there are no routes that have crossed the field. It's like on first and second down, Kentucky is playing off and basically giving them the out and the curl and the hitches. They're giving them that. But then when they go to third down, if it's 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4, if it's 3rd and 5 plus, they're gonna come up and they're gonna play a little bit of press, and then those routes aren't there after you do that because now they attached to them. So yeah, man, come on, man. We gotta be better than that. We'd love to see something across the field, man. We'd love to see a dig. We'd love to see one dig across the middle of the field. We'd love to just see one dig across the middle of the field for Auburn's offense. We'd love to see it, man. We'd love to see it. Kentucky is second down, about 4.5 to go. He pulled it around the edge, cut a bowling. And he is at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10, Kentucky. That's the end of the first quarter, man. We're going to go ahead and we're going to head to the second quarter. It's the end of the first quarter. Wow, that was a quick. That felt like that was a quick first quarter. Quick first quarter, man. Quick first quarter. All these curls. Wonder is he mistakenly put his workout routing down on the on the wide receiver. He's always like, "This is my curl. I want the wide receivers to do that too because I'm a curl, trying to get my biceps stronger." Zudi said, laughing. He took it out though. Shout out to Zudi. So I said, "Why can't we run that play?" I don't know. I don't know why Auburn can't do a lot of things. TJ Lou said this game is definitely coming down to coaching. I don't think Hugh has any other routes to run, no slants, digs, or post. Same old, bro. But we were told the quarterback was the problem. Same movie over and over, man. It might not be curls, but the wide receivers never leave their third. Never leave their third of the field. Yeah, when I understand what you're saying, Ed. Like, when you see the quarterback starting to scramble, you don't run to a spot of the field that's open to give him an option to throw the ball to. It's like they all. I get what you're saying. It's almost like they just stay in their. They stay where their route is supposed to be instead of trying to move and provide a target by showing their numbers and trying to get to an open spot of the field for the quarterback to actually have the opportunity to throw the ball. I don't know. I don't know, man. Kenneth Sellers, he said, Hugh believed the wideouts give us the only chance to win on offense. It feels that way. I wish he would just run the football, especially with Jeremiah Cobb being close to 800 yards rushing, and we got 4 games left. He could be a 1,000-yard rusher. Again, we can have another 1,000-yard rusher this season, back-to-back seasons. I mean, just I don't know. Seems like they run the route, they just stay there. Yep, that's exactly what they do. I don't want to say it, but I'm trying to tell you, there was the whole thing about Jackson Arnold being the problem in this offense, to me, was just another out for on the Hugh Freeze side. Quarterbacks throw interceptions. I don't know if there's a quarterback that went through any season at any level of football that has won a whole season without throwing an interception. Quarterbacks throw interceptions. That happens. You know what I'm saying? Now, and I believe that was his second interception of the season. Now, granted, there were other games where interceptions should have taken place. That there should have been more interceptions and things and stuff like that. But that was only his second interception of the season. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Marcus Davis can recruit, but like bruh said, when a play break down, the wide receiver break down. Yeah. I don't know. Like the closer this game, becomes, bruh, I look at it and I say it starts to favor Kentucky. Missed tackle, he gets out around the end, and that's a first down. If they give him the yardage, that's a first down. If not, it's gonna be 2nd and 1. Yep, they gave him it's only 9 yards, so it's 2nd and 1. Got to be able to wrap up when we get there. Do a great job of getting to the man, but you got to wrap up when you get there. Gotta wrap up when you get there. Auburn Addicts in the chat. Shout out to DC. DC says same story, different channel so far. Susan, I'm with you. My goodness. My goodness. I think this is the first time either team has been in the other team's territory when it comes to it. Fumbled snap right there. Shout out to Cutter Bowley for fumbling the snap and allowing the linebacker to come up and feel and get that tackle. That's a nice tackle for a loss right there. You're looking at about second. I think it's about second and 4 coming up. 2nd and 15. Whoa. Oh, that's right. They did get the first down. My bad. I'm tripping. What I'm talking about. 2nd and 15 coming up. Another run play. He got all of that back. That's a first down. That is a first down. Seth McGowan, their leading rusher on their team. Seth McGowan, he was on the injury report as questionable, but he's playing in this game. Come on, man. First and 10 at the 33-yard line. Seth McGowan again. I guess about a yard right there. So we're going to say 2nd and 9 coming up. All right, so we're getting to the area of the field where Kentucky has problems scoring. Getting closer to the red zone, Kentucky has problems scoring the ball in the red zone. So we're getting close to that red zone mark. That pressure sped his feet up some. If he had that pressure sped his feet up in that case. If he had time to set his feet, he probably would complete that pass. But that pressure right there on the edge sped his feet up and sped up his timing. All right, here we go, man. 3rd and 9. We got to get off the field right here. 3rd and 9. We got to get off the football field. Looking. It's not there. Yo, he leaned forward and got 2 yards. Goodness. 4th and 7. This is within the range of the field goal kicker where he's 100%. He's 100%. We talked about this during the week. This will be about a 47-yard field goal coming up. And their field goal kicker is 100% from 29 to 49. This is a 48-yard field goal coming up. Straight down the middle, too. And it is good. Kentucky's on the board first. He stays 100% on the season. Kentucky on the board first, 3-0. Ed, field goals, Ed. Ed got the field goal counter going up. Field goals, 1. You know what? Let me add that to the. You know what? Let me do that. Hold up. Give me 1 second because I'm going to add that to it because that's great. That's a field goal counter. We're going to do field goal counters. We're going to count how many field goals Auburn has, how many field goals total in this game. But let me update the stats real quick before I do that. All right, here we go. Ashton Daniels is now 4 for 8. There we go. 4 for 8 for 33 yards. He also has 3 carries for 15 yards. Jeremiah Cobb has 8 carries. Excuse me. Why does it say 2? He has 8 carries for 15 yards. Cam Coleman has 3 receptions for 25 yards. And I'm going to take this one out right here, and I'm just going to say field goal. Counter. One. This is going to be good. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, man. Kentucky 3-0. Adversity hidden. This is pitiful. TJ Lou said this is pitiful. Shout out to Tim in the chat. Tim said this is hard to watch. Yes, it is, Tim. Very hard to watch. DC from Auburn Addicts, he agrees with you there. Speaking of DC, man, as soon as we are done over here, make sure you head on over to Auburn Addicts TV for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent, with our guy, the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, the man, the myth, the legend, DC Wolf, and Auburn Tez, man. Make sure that y'all head on over there and make sure that y'all are watching the post-game reaction show, because I promise you, you do not want to miss it. You do not want to miss it. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it, because it's going to be explosive. Y'all better get ready. Kentucky is getting ready to kick off to Auburn. Kenneth Sellers, Freeze is stubborn as hell. It's not about him. It's about the program, players, assistant coaches, and the fans. You can say it so much, Kenneth. We can say it all the time, but the person that is meant to be for and listen to, they have to be able to receive it. That's all I'm gonna say. Fire Freeze said, man, looks like since 2006, lowest season interceptions for a QB is 5. For reference, Cam Newton had 7 interceptions in 2010. Okay. TJ Lou said, I was hoping to see the offense break out, but Hughes' playbook give them life imprisonment. Boy, that's funny. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Ashton Daniels back on the field. Auburn at the 25-yard line. It is a pass play, and he is sacked, ladies and gentlemen. He is sacked. This is just. Got to be more careful, bro. 2nd and 15. Quarterback run, and he is sacked again. 3rd and 20 coming up. I hope everybody is seeing what we've been trying to say for the longest. It's not the quarterback. Overthrowed the Now, I hope everybody understands when Auburn Dad said I sounded happy in the chat, I was not happy. But what I wanted people to see was that it's not the quarterback. This is the third quarterback. This is the third quarterback. We've seen fourth quarterback. We've seen Peyton Thorne. We've seen Hank Brown. We've seen Jackson Arnold. And now we're seeing Ashton Daniels. And all of them look the exact same. But we want to blame it on the quarterback, though. We want to blame it on the quarterback, though. We want to blame it on the quarterback. Hopefully people will see what's going on and they understand exactly what we've been trying to say for the longest. It's a schematic thing. There is something schematically wrong with this offense. Schematically. We have talked about Jackson Arnold not being clutch. We have talked about Jackson Arnold holding on to the ball too long. We have talked about Jackson Arnold taking sacks. We have talked about this offense. We have talked about this offense looking the same and not progressing. Schematically, this is bad. This is bad. But we were expecting Ashton Daniels to come in and look totally different. But the head coach told us at the beginning of the week that when he was asked the question, what would look different? And it was asking us what would look different during the week. He told us, would there be any difference in play calling? He told us 0. He told us there would be 0 difference in play calling and that both of them were similar quarterbacks. They just had different styles of running, is what he told us. I don't know, man. I don't know. The quarterback is going to be forced to hold the ball because of the play design. I asked this question at the beginning of the season when we were talking. I said, is it play design? Is it the offensive line? Is it the offensive line? Is it the quarterback holding the ball too long? Or is it play design? I asked that question at the beginning of the season. No, simply, Deuce Knight is not in yet. You probably won't see him. It's easy to say it's the offensive line when you look at the design of how the routes are being run. Like, it's a lot more in depth to it than just saying the offensive line is getting beat. If you are in shotgun, right? And you in shotgun, right? And the court, I'm sorry, let me update this. Second in about 9 coming up. You in shotgun, and you still taking 4 or 5 steps in shotgun? Come on, man. Come on, man. Second and 9 coming up for Kentucky, bro. Completion across the middle, 3rd and 1 coming up for Kentucky. No, not blow on the offensive coaches. No, not blow on them. What you mean? No, we don't need them to blow on them. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yes. I think I may be a little bit behind, Robert. I might be a little bit behind because I think you're seeing some. No, I'm not. I'm good. I'm good. We good. It's 8:44 left in the second quarter. 8:44 left in the half. This is 4th and 1 coming up. Did they give him the first down? Yeah, this game, Auburn's not gonna be able to run the ball for real in this game, man. They may have the opportunity to bust a couple, but they not with the way that the run game is for Hugh Freeze, with it not being creative enough to, have that, wide zone or, that off tackle type run type situation. We're not gonna be able to run the ball. We're not gonna be able to run the ball efficiently enough this game in order to do that. See right there, that wide zone, that wide zone run right there for Kentucky. Even though he had to fight to get back to the line of scrimmage, I mean, you need something like that in in Auburn's offense in order to kind of get to where you want to get to. You know what I'm saying? One of their tight ends is going into the locker room. Willie Rodriguez is going into the locker room. That might be a good sign for Auburn's defense. That is a good sign for Auburn's defense. Josh Caddis. That's that is the other tight end. First down, Kentucky. First and 10, man. First and 10. Play action. Second and 10 coming up. This has been a very quick first half. Like, the game kicked off at like 6:40 Central Time. It's 7:33 Central Time, and it's 6 minutes and 33 seconds left in the first half. This has been a very, very fast first half. Oh my God. What happened? Flag on the play? False start on the offense. Okay. That's good. Woo! Thank God. Because if they didn't call that one, boy, he was off to the races if they didn't stop that play. Thank God for Kentucky false starting. Thank God for Kentucky false starting. Boy. Cause it was nothing but green grass in front of that man if they didn't stop that play. Thank God for that false start, Kentucky. Check down to McGowan. McGowan out of bounds. He only gets about 2 yards. So 3rd and 13 coming up. Tennessee is up 10-7 against Oklahoma with 1:48 left in the first quarter. 17-7 at halftime with South Carolina and Ole Miss is the score there. Just giving you an update there. 3rd and 14 coming up for Kentucky. That stopped. That stopped at the 50-yard line. 4th and 11 coming up. 12-yard line. Auburn will get the ball at the 12-yard line. Main in the chat. What up, man? He said they just tuned into the game. They stuck at 0. Yep. Stuck at 0. Stuck at 0. All right, man. Let's update some stats real quick. For Auburn. I think we got everything updated so far for Auburn on the statistical side. There. No, I do not. Let me do that real quick. Ashton Daniels is 4 for 9, as a matter of fact. 33 yards. 5 carries. 6 yards total. And as you know, sacks count as rushing yards in college football. Jeremiah Cobb is 8 carries for 15 yards. Cam Coleman is still 3 receptions for 25 yards. And the total field goal counter is 1. So that's where we are right now in the game, man. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us, man. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us right now in the game. Ed is giving us an update on the World Series. This is Game 7 of the World Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the excuse me. And the Dodgers, the Los Angeles Dodgers. And it's 0-0 in the second, in the second, right? In the middle of the second. So keep us updated on that one, Ed, because I want to know who wins that game, Game 7. And it's in Toronto. Shout out to everybody in the chat rocking with us, man. Kenneth Sellers in the chat said, man, Durkin will be Auburn's head coach in 2026. Watching C100. Robert Smith said another 3 and out from our 10. This next drive should look decent if they go 4-minute offense. Shout out to Tez. Robert Sellers, think he's saying Robert Smith is agreeing with Kenneth. Tez in the chat saying they got to pick up A-gap pressure though. TJ Lou, to have 2 veteran QBs and to look inept in that position alone with spots on the offense, with spots on the offense is coaching malpractice. Can't agree. I could not agree with you anymore there, TJ Lou. Robert Smith, Tez, it doesn't matter. We can't pick up twists and stunts with this O-line. That is very true. This is game number 9, and we still can't pick up stunts and twists, which is wild. Fire Free said, man, he was right. This looks just like the Texas A&M game offensively. Woo! I tell you that, man. That's funny because it does look just like that game, bro. It is not great. Ted said the World Series game might be higher scored than this one. Oh man, Todd Simpson's burner. What's up, Todd Simpson's burner? He said, "Let me ask y'all this: do y'all think y'all are already preparing for Alabama? Because I'm sure y'all are. I don't know why. We need to be trying to figure out how to win. We need to be trying to figure out how to score more than 7 points offensively. We can't think about no team until we can figure out how to score more than 7 points offensively. That's a great run by Jeremiah Cobb right there. Get us down to second and about 2. It's a great run by Jeremiah Cobb. The Huggy Beard said there's breaking news. What's the breaking news, Huggy? What's the breaking news? Let us know what the breaking news is. I don't like his face righteously, bro. Yeah, Ole Miss is up 17-7 at halftime against South Carolina in that game. I think Tennessee and Oklahoma. I think Tennessee is up 10-7 against Oklahoma. Last I checked. Why is my patience level the same as our points? Shout out to JT. Oh man. You know what? I'm happy I'm watching this game with y'all because if I was watching it by myself, I probably would be. It wouldn't be nice. There we go. Power quarterback run right there. First down. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ted, they might be going into that 4-minute offense, like you said. They might be going into it. There we go. Catch across the sideline for 4 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6. It's completion to Eric Singleton. They only gave him 3 on that. Look like he got 4, but okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. They say, are we playing the prime Patriots defense or something? Nah, we just, every defense we play, we're going to make them look better than what they actually are. First down. Down the sideline. Keep going. There we go. In their territory. That's what I'm talking about. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Let's put a touchdown on the board before we go into halftime. Let's put a touchdown on the board before we go into halftime. There we go. There we go. Ashley Daniels is always smiling. Has anybody ever noticed that he just always smiling? He's just always smiling every time you see him. Like, you don't never see him with a frown on his face. He's just always smiling. And tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a 1-yard loss. 2nd and 11 coming up. Here we go. Oh, boy. And they gave him 1, 2, 3, 4 yards. So that's going to be 3rd and 7 coming up right now. Gave him 5, so 3rd and 6. All right, here we go, man. We got to convert on this third. We got to convert on this third down, man. We got to get some points going at halftime, bro. 2-minute timeout. 2-minute timeout. Oh, this has been one of the fastest halves I have ever seen, bro. The kickoff was literally at 6:41 Central Time. It is 7:43 Central Time right now. Hour and 2-minute half is wild. It's gonna be a 20-minute halftime, of course. I'm just curious to know if that second half is gonna be longer than what we've seen so far. I don't know. Kentucky gets the ball to start the second half, so we'll see what happens, man. Robert Smith is saying, man, where's the jet sweep tonight? Wedge, shout out to Wedge, aka Get Musty. He's saying we finally crossed the 50. Yes, we did. Susan said we'll take it. That was a nice run. Ted saying inside run is a no-go. That is correct, Ted. It's not gonna be there tonight. Slow developing run. JT said, bro, always cheesing. Because dude always just got like a smile on his face. Robert Smith said, man, we can't get no points on this drive. Hopefully we can, man. Hopefully we can get a field goal. We can go in 3-3 if we can't get a touchdown, man. We got to get some points on the board. You have to get some points on the board. Kenneth Seller said, man, run the jet sweep. It's there. It is. It is. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. That's the Huggy Beard saying that. Ed Darby, stick route. 3rd and 7, and that means trouble. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's coming up next after we get back to this 2-minute. After we get back from this 2-minute timeout. Ed Darby said inside run. Then the next play will be a stick route. Yes, it will be. More than likely is what we about to see, ladies and gentlemen. A stick route. Kentucky gonna shut us out in the first half. I hope not. Hopefully we can get in. Hopefully we can get close enough to in field goal range to where Addison McPherson can get us at least 3 points. Man, we don't have anyone on offense to be that guy because they're being coached not to be. LOL. TJ Lou, I don't know, man. It says he sees Ted said, I hope they put D Wade at center in the second half. We'll see. JT, man, 1 hour and 0 points. I could make 15 Chick-fil-A trips. They can't make 1 end zone trip. Kendall Zilla said the inside dive ain't getting more than 2 damn yards a pop. Stop going inside for a while and run it outside. Agree. I agree. TJ Lou said Tez Murphy took snaps at center. Ted said the half is going by fast because there haven't been many flags. The ref scared they'll get fired. Hello. That works in our advantage then. Galaxy said I legit fell asleep with 10 minutes left in the first quarter. Woke up and it's almost halftime. What happened? It felt like I blinked. LOL. This offense is snooze fest, literally. Yeah, Galaxy. Yeah, it's nothing to you really didn't miss anything. You haven't missed anything. If you watch any other Auburn game, it's exactly what has happened. It's exactly what's been going on. 3rd and 6 coming up right now. Can we convert this 3rd down? They move the pocket, throws it up, and throws it out of bounds. Wow. 4th and 6, man. 4th and 6, man. I honestly don't know. Who was he throwing to? And they're going for it on 4th and 6. All right, here we go. Minute 55 left. They're going for it on 4th and 6. And Daniels, he avoids a sack. There's a flag on the play. Oh. There's a flag on the play. I'm pretty sure it's going to be holding. Yeah, get the camera off Hugh Freeze, bro. Get the camera off Hugh Freeze. They offset. Replay it down. All right, man. So holding on both teams, penalties offset. They're gonna replay that down. Did y'all just hear the commentators? They said they don't find any offense. They got to go back. They need to go back to Jackson Arnold in the second half. Did you just hear that man say that? Period. Timeout. Oh my God! Kentucky gave Auburn a lifeline there and called timeout. Why? But appreciate that, Kentucky. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. This offense just seems just out of just sorts, man. It just does not look. This is not good. Cause before they call the timeout, you see Perry Thompson over there throwing his hands up like, "What's up? What's going on? What we doing?" You know. This is terrible, man. This is terrible. This is terrible. To replay. That's what this is. To replay. Well, they going for it. Let's see if we can convert it. Let's convert this. Sack. And guess what? It's 1st and 10 in Kentucky's territory. And you got a field goal kicker that's basically automatic anywhere from 29 yards to 50 yards. I understand everybody saying the offense is the problem. I understand that. But oh my God, man. I understand everybody saying the offense is the problem. I get that. They have some blame on it as well. There is some blame for the offense as well. But you have to look at how these plays are designed. Because sometimes when these plays, the way that the offense, the way that the line is blocking, with the way that the routes are being developed, are supposed to be developed, you can't hold on to blocks that long. It's not meant to hold on to blocks that long. I fail to believe that the offensive line is just that bad. It's a flag on the play. It's gonna be offsides on the defense. Keldrick Faulk jumped in the neutral zone. First and 5 coming up. I understand that DC that they can't pick up twists and stunts, but they haven't been picking up twists and stunts well all season. They haven't been picking them up well all season. So it's not like we didn't know this. Another flag. What happened? Said, nah, they just getting their butts whipped up front right now. Nah, I look at this and I'm not sitting here saying the offensive line is not getting beat, but because they are getting beat on some points. But what I'm saying is as well is that play design is a problem in this offense as well. There are certain protections that don't work well with certain route combinations. That's all I'm saying. If we want to get into the nooks and crannies of false start on the offense, so they're taking it back 5 yards. So it's gonna be first and 10 again for Kentucky. Like, does either one of these teams want to win the game? Does either one of them want to get in position to score? That's what it looks like. I sit here and I look at it and I'm just saying there are certain protections that just do not work with certain combinations. And with his base being an RPO type base, the feeling that I get is that when they get it, like the feeling that I get with Auburn's offensive line is that they do a lot of RPO type protections, a lot of RPO type blocking schemes when it comes to drop back passing type games. And that's why it looks the way it looks sometimes. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. 2nd and 10 coming up for Kentucky. Interception. There we go. Get the ball back to our offense. There we go. 1st and 10 Auburn. 1st and 10 Auburn. And it's Elijah Melendez. That's what I'm talking about. Elijah Melendez with the pick. There it is. All right, Auburn. We can put some points on the board without getting shut out in the first half. Yeah, he didn't even see him, bro. He just turned his head and threw it. He didn't even see him right there. Elijah Melendez, ladies and gentlemen. Good run to the outside. There we go. First down. First down, man. No, that wasn't the outside run test. He just made the move to the outside. That was definitely supposed to be something in the middle. That was definitely a gap scheme. That was a gap scheme pull. That was gap scheme pull to the B gap. 2nd and 1 coming up. Jeremiah Cobb just made that move to the outside just to get around the corner. 2nd and 1 coming up. 39 seconds left. Elijah Melendez, ladies and gentlemen. Elijah Melendez. First interception. First collegiate interception. Come on, Auburn, man. Let's go put a touchdown on the board. Put a touchdown on the board, Auburn. Let's go, man. 2nd and 1. Pull it. Good job. 3rd and whoa. Did he get the first down? Did he get the first down? Come on, he got that first down, ref. He got that first down, ref. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. Nope, they saying 3rd and 1. Nice catch. Nice catch. 1st and goal. All right, Auburn has 1 timeout remaining. And Kentucky has 2 timeouts remaining, if I'm not mistaken. All right, here we go. 1st and goal. 17 seconds left. We need something to the end zone. We need some type. If we're gonna throw the ball right here on 1st and goal, it needs to be to the end zone. If we're gonna throw the football, it needs to be to the end zone. Here we go. Here we go. Throw it to the end zone. Why is it taking so long? Incomplete. 2nd and goal. It shouldn't have. That should not have taken that long. That should not have taken that long right there. Got Cam Coleman in the slot. Incompletion. 3rd and goal. Kick the field goal, man. Kick the field goal. All right, here we go. Kick is up. Kick is good. Alex McPherson with the kick. Your ball game right now. Auburn 3, Kentucky 3. Field goal counter. We got to update the field goal counter, ladies and gentlemen. We got to update it. Field goal counter. Total field goals in this game. 2. There it is. And while we at it, let's update the stats while we at it as well. While we here. Because we're getting ready to go into halftime. So let's update some stats while we here. All right. Ashley Daniels is 6 for 14 for 42 yards. He also has 9 carries. 9 carries for 33 yards. Jeremiah Cobb has 13 carries for 42 yards. Cam Coleman has three receptions for 25 yards, and the total field goal counter is 2. All right, man. That 2 seconds left in the half. One of the quickest halves we have ever seen. Your score in this game Kentucky 3, Auburn 3 at Jordan Hare Stadium at Pat Dye Field at Jordan Hare Stadium, or Jordan Hare Stadium at Pat Dye Field, however you want to say it. Right there. So, yep. This is where we are. This is where we are right now. CJ Deshua, she said, seeing Preston Howard in the end zone trying to catch a 50-50 ball woke me up. I could sense something was wrong. What a night. Shout out to CJ. That is hilarious, bro. That's hilarious, man. DC says, shout out to the defense. Zudit said, this is absolutely unacceptable, is what he said. Ted saying final score is going to be 13-10. I don't know, Tez. I don't even know if we get that high. I'm going to be real with you. I don't know if we get that high, Tez. Let's see what Hugh Freeze had to say. Well, he just said they got to talk about what's the best option for them. What's the best option for them? So I guess we may be seeing Jackson Arnold in the second half. Who knows? He just said it. He literally just said it. Got to figure out, talk about who's the best option. I don't know. He's telling them to turn the ball loose, but I'm telling you, man, these quarterbacks see something to make it be like, it doesn't make sense for them to throw the ball, for them to turn the ball loose. But we'll see, man. All right, we're going to take a break right here, man. We're going to take a quick 10 to 13 minute break. We'll come back and we'll talk about this first half a little bit. We'll look at the first half stats when we come back. All right, man. We'll be back. We'll be back after this. All right.
Pass me the stats, yeah, I'm cool by the cooler. Talking big plays, man, sharper than a ruler. Office gossip, now we breaking down the zone. Defense tight like the Wi-Fi on your phone. Quarterback sneaks, chips and dips in the mix. Halftime debates while we stacking up the picks. From the IT team to the NFC, we loud. Opinions flying high like a punter in the clouds. Water cooler talk, we don't miss a play. Break it down every single day. Sports and the snacks, man, that's the vibe. Halftime hustle, yeah, we keep it live. Water cooler talk, pour the sweet tea. Breaking all the games down, just you and me. Catch the replay, better check the score. Halftime hustle, yeah, we want some more. Put around the fridge, man, this the game plan. Who's the GOAT? That's the question in demand. Fantasy points stacking up like bricks. Stats hitting harder than a linebacker's blitz. Talking smack, but it's all in good fun. Got the nachos dripping, yeah, the cheese weigh a ton. From the south with the twang, repping that draw. Trap beats knocking, y'all can hear it down the hall. Halftime hustle, yeah, we keep it live. Water cooler talk, we don't miss a play. Break it down every single day. Sports and the snacks, man, that's the vibe. Halftime hustle, yeah, we keep it live. Water cooler talk, pour the sweet tea. Breaking all the games down, just you and me. Catch the replay, better check the score. Halftime hustle, yeah, we want some more.
From the swamp to the grove, it's a southern sermon. Hedges to the plains where the heat keep burning. Rivals clash, fireworks burst, tables turning. Tailgate smoking, got the whole town churning. Beware. From the swamp to the grove, it's a southern sermon. Hedges to the plains where the heat keep burning. Rivals clash, fireworks burst, tables turning. Tailgate smoking, got the whole town churning. First down stories, legends in the making. Quarterback kings, every snap earthquaking. Coaches scheming, sideline dreams awaken. Ref blow the whistle, hearts pound, ground shaking. Water cooler talk, break it down, let it pop. SEC lights on this to show that don't stop. From the kickoff to the clock, every moment's a shot. Water cooler talk sports, yeah, we callin' the shots. Tradition runs deep, every chant got a soul. Colors paint the crowd. crowd, every game's on the road. Trophies on the line, that's the ultimate goal. SEC pride, where the story's always told. From Tuscaloosa Tides to the Athens Bar, Cajun Spice Nights to the Rebel Sparks. Every game a movie, stadiums leave a mark. We the voice of the South, this is water cooler talk. Water cooler talk, break it down, let it pop. SEC lights on, this the show that don't stop. From the kickoff to the clock, every moment's a shot. Water cooler talk sports, yeah, we calling the shots. Tradition runs deep, every chant got a soul. Colors paint the crowd, every game's on the road. Trophies on the line, that's the ultimate goal. SEC pride, where the story's always bold. Tuscaloosa Tides to the Athens Bark, Cajun Spice Nights to the Rebel Sparks. Every game a movie, stadiums leave a mark. We the voice of the South, this is water cooler talk. Water cooler talk, break it down, let it pop. SEC lights on, this the show that don't stop. From the kickoff to the clock, every moment's a shot. Water cooler talk sports, yeah, we calling the shots.
Quarterback chatter, passing around stats. Water cooler buzz, where the game's at. Grit on my tongue, sweet tea in my veins. Playbook flips, I'm calling out names. Crisp 808s, like cleats on the turf. Southside flow, it's a lyrical surf. Talking plays, sipping Gatorade. Water cooler vibes where the legends are made. Bounce, bounce, halftime the stage. Sports talk while we breaking the cage. Yeah, banter sharp as a ref's cold whistle. Spit so fast it's a heat-seeking missile. Big bets placed, jaw lines flex. Who's MVP? We debate who's next. Field of dreams, but we rapping the booth. Southern charm, yeah, we spinning the truth. Who's got the highlight? Who's got the fame? Names get tossed like a football game. Clock's ticking down, but we running it fast. Trap beat drops, let the halftime last. Talking plays, sipping Gatorade. Water cooler vibes where the legends are made. Bounce, bounce, halftime the stage. Sports talk while we breaking the cage. Yeah, water cooler kings, whole court in the South. Trap beats twanging, words out the mouth. Halftime interlude, we making it loud. Talking sports and stats, man, we drawing the crowd.
Yeah, bunch of barrel, man. Pass me the stats, yeah, I'm cool by the cooler. Talking big plays, man, sharper than a ruler. Offers got some nine, we breaking down the zone. Nothing's tight like the Wi-Fi on your phone. Quarterback sneaks, chips and dips in the mix. Halftime the base wild, we stacking up the picks. From the SCT to the NFC, we loud. Opinions flying high like a punter in the clouds. Water cooler talk, we don't miss a play. Break it down every single day. Sports and the snacks, man, that's the vibe. Halftime hustle, yeah, we keep it live. Water cooler talk, pour the sweet tea. Breaking all the games down, just you and me. Catch the replay, better check the score. Halftime hustle, yeah, we want some more. Huddle around the fridge, man, it's the game plan. Who's the GOAT? That's the question in the man. Fantasy points stacking up like bricks. Stats hitting harder than the linebackers blitz. Talking smack, but it's all in good fun. Got the nacho dripping, yeah, the cheese weigh a ton. From the south with the twang, repping that draw. Trap beats knocking, y'all can hear it down the hall. Say ready.
Water cooler talk, we don't miss a play. Break it down every single day. Sports and the snacks, man, that's the vibe. Halftime hustle, yeah, we keep it live. Water cooler talk, pour the sweet tea. Breaking all the games down, just you and me. Catch the replay, better check the score. Halftime hustle, yeah, we want some more.
Pass me the stats, yeah, I'm cool by the cooler. Talking big plays, man, sharper than a ruler. Office gossip, nah, we breaking down the zone. Defense tight like the Wi-Fi on your phone. Quarterback sneaks, chips and dips in the mix. Halftime debates while we stacking up the picks. From the IT team to the NFC, we loud. Opinions flying high like a punter in the clouds. Water cooler talk, we don't miss a play. Break it down every single day. Sports and the snacks, man, that's the vibe. Halftime hustle, yeah, we keep it live. Water cooler talk, pour the sweet tea. Breaking all the games down, just you and me. Catch the replay, better check the score. Halftime hustle, yeah, we want some more. Put around the fridge, man, this the game plan. Who's a GOAT? That's the question in demand. Fantasy points stacking up like bricks. Stats hitting harder than a linebacker's blitz. Talking smack, but it's all in good fun. Got the nachos dripping, yeah, the cheese weigh a ton. From the south with the twang, repping that draw. Trap beats knocking, y'all can hear it down the hall. Halftime hustle, yeah, we keep it live. Water cooler talk, we don't miss a play. Break it down every single day. Sports and the snacks, man, that's the vibe. Halftime hustle, yeah, we keep it live. Water cooler talk, pour the sweet tea. Breaking all the games down, just you and me. Catch the replay, better check the score. Halftime hustle, yeah, we want some more.
From the swamp to the grove, it's a southern sermon. Hedges to the plains where the heat keep burning. Rivals clash, fireworks burst, tables turning. Tailgate smoking, got the whole town churning. Read word. From the swamp to the grove, it's a southern sermon. Hedges to the plains where the heat keep burning. Rivals clash, fireworks burst, tables turning. Tailgate smoking, got the whole town churning. First down stories, legends in the making. Quarterback kings, every snap earthquaking. Coaches scheming, sideline dreams awaken. Ref blow the whistle, hearts pound, ground shaking. Water cooler talk, break it down, let it pop. SEC lights on, this the show that don't stop. From the kickoff to the clock, every moment's a shot. Water cooler talk sports, yeah, we calling the shots. Tradition runs deep, every chant got a soul. Colors paint the crowd, every game's on the road. Trophies on the line, that's the ultimate goal. SEC pride, where the story's always bold. From Tuscaloosa Tides to the Athens Bar, Cajun Spice Nights to the Rebel Sparks. Every game a movie, stadiums leave a mark. We the voice of the South.
Yep. We back. Had to take a little break. But we back, man. All right, man. Let us take a look at these take a look at these halftime stats right here in this game. Bring it up. Take a look at it. Let's talk about it. So Kentucky and Auburn at halftime right now, left roughly about 6-7 minutes away from kickoff. It's a tie ball game right now. It is a 3-3 score. Total yards in this game, Kentucky is at 98. Auburn is at 117. Passing yards in this game is both are 42 yards passing. Rushing yards, Kentucky's at 56. Auburn's at 75. First downs in this game, Kentucky has 6 to Auburn's 8. Total plays in this game, which is surprising. Total plays in this game, Kentucky has 28 to Auburn's 36. Is what you're looking at there. Average per play. 3.5 to 3.3. Both of them are averaging roughly about the same. Kentucky has turned the ball over in this game. They have Connor Boley did throw an interception in this game. When they did get the ball, they did stop Auburn on 4th down. Got a sack on 4th and 6 in there on their side of the field, which put them, excuse me, basically in field goal range. So if they would have just protected the ball, could have ran the clock out, could have gotten a touchdown, maybe could have kicked the field goal, went up 6-0, could have went up 10-0. But Auburn did force a turnover there, and Auburn did get an interception right there in that game. Time of possession in this game, as it sits right now, Auburn is at 15 minutes and 24 seconds. Kentucky is at 14 minutes and 36 seconds. So it's pretty even there. Looking at this game, man, I'm telling you, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I know everybody wants to talk about the offensive line, and the offensive line looks bad and they're getting beat. But I always say, like I've been saying from the jump, I think play design has a lot to do with the way that the offensive line looks. I think it does. I don't even know what other superlatives we can use to talk about this team right now and how this team looks. Like putrid, torrid, horrible, terrible, terrible, ugly, super fragile, casualistic, espidaliosis, whatever you want to call it. Like, this is not good, man. This is not good. There is something fundamentally broken on the offensive side of the ball. There is something fundamentally broken on the offensive side of the ball, man. And I asked this question at the beginning of the season when we saw this from the jump, when we saw the offensive line, when we saw the quarterback holding on to the ball too long. I asked the question, is it the offensive line? Is it the quarterback holding the ball too long? Or is it play design? And what we're seeing is another quarterback in the same system, and you're having the same problems. If there was something there, and we have been basically saying that Ashton Daniels has been throwing the ball with anticipation. We've been saying that for the longest. That's what we've been saying. But if you've tried another quarterback and now this quarterback is doing the exact same thing that the previous quarterback is doing, and he's taking sacks and he's holding on to the ball, I don't know how much more we can blame it on other people. I honestly don't know how much more we can blame it on other folks. I don't know. At some point in time, man, we are going to have to figure out and stop trying to pass the blame off and put it on the guy. He said in his halftime interview, let the ball go. Well, Hugh Freeze, I'm pretty sure the quarterback would love to let the ball go if they could see, and if they can see where the receiver is supposed to be, if they can throw it in anticipation, and if the receivers are getting separation. I'm pretty sure that these quarterbacks are not just holding the ball for their health. I'm pretty sure they want to go out here and they want to put up points on the board. I'm pretty sure that they are tired of hearing people like Water Cooler Talk Sports, Up Tempo Podcast, Auburn Addicts, It's SEC Season, whatever other talk space out here. I'm pretty sure that they're tired of hearing us talk about how bad this offense looks every week. We would rather talk about this team winning and potentially being in a playoff position instead of talking about you potentially losing your job, Hugh Freeze. That's what we would rather be talking about something else than that. Just being completely honest with you. I don't know, man. I don't know. But we have another half to sit through this. We have another half to sit through, and it's gonna kick off here in about 2 minutes. So we're gonna sit through it and see what happens. We're gonna see which quarterback comes back out right here and leads this team in the second half. But there are your stats right there. Shout out to Hollywood Media for sponsoring those stats, man, and we appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here around the water cooler. Let's get back into the game scene because kickoff will start here soon, and we'll see something. We'll see what happens coming up soon. Just to give you an update right now, they're in the third quarter over in Oxford. Ole Miss has a 3-point lead over South Carolina, 17-14. And they have the ball on South Carolina's 12-yard line, 3rd and 9 coming up for Ole Miss. Tennessee and Oklahoma are headed to overtime. Headed into halftime. They're at the 2-minute warning right now, and it's a tie ball game, 10-10. And Oklahoma has the ball on Tennessee's 39-yard line. So Oklahoma may be trying to get some points to go in before going into halftime and try to take the lead going into halftime. So we'll see there. All right, man. Second half is about to kick off here in Auburn. Kentucky will receive the ball to start the second half. And shout out to everybody that's in the chat with us, man. TJ Lou, Robert Smith, Fire Freeze in the chat. Ty Simpson Burner, what's going on, my guy? Man, we appreciate all of y'all in the chat. TJ Lou said maybe Arnold flipped the switch. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. We'll see. We shall see. That's all I can say, man. All right, we're heading into the third quarter. Kentucky will get the ball to start the second half. It is going to be 1st and 10 coming up. All right, here we go. Second half kicking off at 8:22 Central Time. Second half is kicking off. Ed said this is what happens when you have a QB competition during the week. Didn't game prep. Well. All right, here we go. We go. 1st and 10, 25-yard line for Kentucky. Second down and about 3 coming up for Kentucky. First down, Kentucky. 1st and 10, Kentucky. All right. Here we go. Here we go. I always want to know why the linebackers playing 3 yards off the ball. I just don't understand. I just never understood why they play 3 yards off the ball. Loss of 1 yard, so it's going to be 2nd and 11 coming up. Center tight end in motion. Looks back. 3rd and 11. All right, defense, come on. Let's get off the field right here, 3rd and. Let's get off the field, defense. Let's get off the field, defense. Let's get off the field. First down, Kentucky. First down, Kentucky. All right. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. There we go. 2nd and 11 again. Second and 11 again. Ball at the 50-yard line. Safety, corner blitz. Sylvester Smith with the corner blitz. 3rd and 11 coming up. Dallas Walker the 4th, man. All right, 3rd and 11 coming up. 3rd and 11. All right, my bad, ladies and gentlemen. I had a phone call that I had to take real quick. That was one I had to take. Um, so I had to take that. So yeah, it is what it is. Well, look at that, man. Kentucky went down the field and scored. Um, and that might be the only touchdown that they need in this game to win. That's it. That might be the only touchdown they need in this game to win. That's it. Yeah, my bad. I had to take that phone call real quick. That's the reason why my mouth was moving. I had to mute it because I had to take a phone call. But that was the reason why. That was the reason why. But Kentucky, Kentucky is up 10-3. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, just so you all know, time goes back tonight, as a matter of fact. Time goes back tonight. It goes back an hour. So we got to think about this for a long time if Auburn loses this game. So please remember, if your clocks don't automatically do it, please set your clock back an hour before you go to sleep tonight. Oh boy. This is depressing. This is depressing to watch. This is depressing to watch Auburn football do this. And they tackled him at the 8-yard line. Auburn has to start. And now Auburn has to go 92 yards down the field in order to get a touchdown in this game. All right, here we go. This may be Ashton Daniels' last drive. It depends on how he looks. This may be his last drive that we see him. That's Fire Freeze today, please say, are we going to swag surf after we kick another field goal? It's a flag on the play, ladies and gentlemen. There's a flag on the play. 2 flags on the play, excuse me. Get the camera off Hugh Freeze. SEC Network, ESPN, do not show Hugh Freeze anymore. Do not show Hugh Freeze anymore, please. Offset the penalties. They're going to replay it down. Wait, they're saying targeted on 14 for Kentucky? He said, Fire Freeze said, fire off the pyrotechnics after the loss. That's what he said. He said, fire them off anyway. That's not targeting. That's not targeting. That's not targeting. That is not targeting. That's not targeting. Yeah, Kenneth, it was a passing touchdown. It was a nice passing touchdown from Cutter Boley to, I can't remember. I think it was Kendrick Law, if I'm not mistaken. That caught the pass. That caught the touchdown pass. I wish the SEC would do what the ACC does when they go into the booth and they do these reviewing plays. I wish the SEC would do that, what the ACC does, so you can hear them actually talk through it. That would be nice. It would be nice, like the ACC does, like when they talk through these penalties, they talk through those penalties and stuff. It would be nice to hear how they come to that conclusion. And I applaud the ACC for doing that because that's very transparent, unlike the SEC. All right, here we go. Seems as if second and about 9 coming up. Seems as if Kentucky has adjusted to that outside run that Hugh Freeze has sprinkled into his playbook. Blue Jays 3, Dodgers 1, bottom of the 4th. Fire Freeze today, please. He said, no, Nick, we can't have that much transparency. Yeah, I know. Brandon Frazier with the catch, and he's short of the first. Nope, they're giving him the first down. That's what I'm talking about. 1st and 10, Auburn. He said reviewing the spot before they say it's a first down. Okay. Yeah, he's short. He's short. That's going to be 3rd and 1. That's going to be 3rd and 1 Auburn. Short of the sticks. Elbow came down and the ball was behind the line of game. So that's going to be 3rd and 1 Auburn. Ed Darby giving us update on the Ole Miss South Carolina game. Ole Miss 20. They must have kicked the field goal. South Carolina 14. TJ Lou said, notice Stoops doesn't have a Waffle House board in his hands. OC is in full control. Hey. Oh, he said, have we paid our penance for bringing Hugh back into the SEC after they said no? I don't know. Man, get the camera off Hugh Freeze, bro. We're not trying to see Hugh Freeze. We don't want to see Hugh Freeze. You put the camera on Hugh Freeze when Auburn starts scoring touchdowns. That's what you do. You put the camera on Hugh Freeze when Auburn starts scoring touchdowns. Then you put the camera on. First down. I like that little formation that they had right there. I like that little formation. That formation still had a pass option off of it, bro. Wow. Still had a pass option on it. Outside run. Yo, Kentucky is scraping downhill better in the second half than they were at the end of the first half. With those outside runs. Auburn's gonna have to throw the ball down the field. Auburn's gonna have to throw the ball vertically down the field. Second and 9. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Second and 14 coming up. Yeah, Plain, you are right. Very embarrassing. Discipline. That's what it is. Discipline. What's up, Ronald Mack? There you go. First down. Oh, please don't be hurt. Okay, there we go. We good. 1st and 10. Only 3 points, man. Only 3 points. Ronald Mack. Shout out to Ronald Mack around the water cooler. He said Hugh Freeze has officially lost the team. 2nd and 2 coming up for Auburn. Inside zone, up the middle. 1st and 10. Second, and they lost a yard. So 2nd and 11 coming up. Hey, Kill Ellis is 17 years old, ladies and gentlemen. He's 17. Ashton Daniels out there trying to do whatever he can to try to will this team. This is like, bro, this is the same thing it looks like Jackson Arnold on the field. Jackson Arnold was trying to do whatever he can to try to get yards, but doesn't look any different. 3rd and 7 and a sack. 4th, and he lost 6 yards. 4th and 13 coming up, man. I don't know. I have no idea, Ed, why he would go hurry up on 3rd down. I don't know. We got there's a lot of questions that I would love to ask Hugh Freeze. A lot of questions I would love to ask Hugh Freeze. 4th down, and you gotta go. Well, they're not going for it. Kentucky has 4 sacks in this game. 4 sacks in this game. Kentucky has 4 sacks in this game. Not one downfield pass on that drive, TJ Lou, because guess what? It probably didn't develop fast enough. It's probably why he didn't let the ball go. Anyway, man, how y'all feeling tonight? Kendrick Law did play at Alabama. Yes, he did. I know, Ed. But what I'm saying is they can't block the drop back because I honestly think a lot of the protections in the drop back are RPO type protections for quick passes. That's what I honestly think just from watching this. Like they're not meant to be. Like what they're doing is not meant to be blocked for long. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you got to play the piano sometimes when you have stunts like that. When you have stunts, you have to be able to play the piano. You have to be able to pass off. So you have to move. It's almost like playing defense. You got to use your eyes. So if one guy goes this way, you have to be able to look for somebody wrapping around. So you have to be able to pass him off to come back to pick that person up and things and stuff like that. It's almost like playing down the line, playing the piano down the line. That's what you're doing. You're playing the piano down the line. That's it. And you just looking for work. You looking for work. You looking for work. That's it. You looking for work. But what they're doing, it looks like RPO type blocking for RPO type plays. Ladies and gentlemen, man, as soon as we are done over here, it looks like I'm not going to be able to give out a player of the game again. As soon as we're done over here, head on over to Auburn Addicts TV for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent. Tiger Vent. The official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent. With our guy, DC Wolf, the man, the myth, the legend, DC Wolf, the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, and Auburn Tigers, man. So make sure that y'all tune in over there as well. And tune in because trust me, it's gonna be an explosive after game show. I'm telling you, you want to be there for it. In RPO plays, you're not supposed to throw the ball is not supposed to travel. Nope. And my point, I should change it. You should change it to the official post-mortem show at this point. Say has no time on the RPO plays to throw it downfield. Yeah, I mean, in RPO, you're not supposed to be trying to throw the ball deep down the field anyway. RPO is supposed to be quick slants, supposed to be quick plays to the outside. It's supposed to be simulated quick like long handoff plays. You know, that type of stuff. That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be RPO quick. You get the ball out quick. Drop back, man. You got to have certain protections. You got to have half slide protections. You got to have full slide protections. Man, you got to have 50 protection. You got to have 60, 70 protection. Like you got to have so many different type of protections with that when it comes with it. Like it's not just like, all right, RPO, you blocking for 2 seconds. And then next thing you know, the ball is out of hand. It's out of the hand in less than a second, actually. And drop back, man, you gotta be able to hold on to blocks for at least 3 to 4 seconds. The thing is, you gotta have the ball out of your hands in under 3.5 seconds. You gotta have it out of your hands in under 3.5 seconds. All right, here we go. Seth McGowan with another run. Second down and second and 8. Who's throwing quick slants, DC? What team is throwing quick slants? I haven't seen Auburn say corner blitz. Sylvester Smith coming in with the corner blitz. Yeah, Kentucky is throwing the quick. Yeah, Kentucky throwing quick slants. Yeah, I want you okay. So what I would like to see, like what I would like for us to watch is when we watch Kentucky use the quick game, and then when we watch Kentucky in the drop back game, watch how I want everybody to watch how Kentucky is blocking that compared to when they throw the quick stuff. Third and 7 coming up. See how he has a pocket? See how Bowley had a pocket to kind of just sit in there and kind of just survey the field? He doesn't have that. Like Auburn doesn't. It's not it with Auburn. First and 10 coming up for Kentucky. Another run play. Is this the final play of the third quarter? Man, yo, this is the final play of the third quarter. Wow. Yo, these quarters are moving by, bro. Oh, man. We about to be in the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We about to be in the fourth quarter. This is crazy. Hey, is Connie at the game? Because I thought I saw Connie in the chat earlier. Is Connie at the game? I thought I saw her in the chat earlier. I thought I saw her say something in the chat earlier. I may be wrong, but I thought I saw Connie's name in the chat earlier. I may be wrong. Okay, so she was in here. Okay, thank you, Miss Susan. So she was in here. I know because I know she at the game. I want to know if they swag surfing. If they swag surfing, fire Hugh Freeze. That's all I'm saying. If they swag surfing, fire Hugh Freeze. There's no need for Auburn to be swag surfing. They be doing it wrong anyway. That's all I'm saying. They need to go down the road to Tuskegee and Bama State and see how it's done. But all I'm saying is they need. That's not it. They need to figure it out. No swag surfing. No swag surfing. None. No swag surfing, Auburn. We losing. We losing. No swag surfing. He said they only had one possession in the third. Kentucky playing keep away ball. If Kentucky, I'm telling you what I think is I'm telling you what I 90% feel like what Kentucky is saying in that huddle right now. Kentucky is saying if we can go down here and put points on the board, whether it's a field goal or whether it's a touchdown, but preferably a touchdown, we win this game. That's what Kentucky is saying. They saying if we can go down the field and put up a touchdown or any points on the board, a field goal or a touchdown in this game, that's what Kentucky saying. We can go put points on the board, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, we win this game. That is what Kentucky is saying right now. That's what they saying. Telling you, man, this is wild. So they better not be swag surfing. I'm pretty sure they are. Man, I got that swag. Man, they be doing it wrong, man. They need to go to Alabama State and they need to go to Tuskegee and see how it's done. Egregious on all fronts. Shout out to feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Feeling myself, Phil. What's up, Phil Petway? Shout out to you, my guy. Oh, I know where they got it from. I know exactly where they got it from, Phil. I know where they got it from. But when they got it, they did it wrong. They did the moves wrong when they got it. Second and 4. He just said Jackson Arnold coming in. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. All right, Jackson Arnold. This is your opportunity. You get one shot. One opportunity. His palms are sweaty. Knees weak. Arms heavy. His vomit on his mouth. Mom spaghetti. 3rd and 1. Bowley, you could have just ran the football, Cutter. You could have just ran the football and got the first down, Cutter Bowley. There's a flag on the play. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, bro. We bailed him out. Oh, my God. We bailed him out. We bailed him out, bro. We bailed him out. All he had to do was just run to his left. He had the first down. He stopped, turned around, and we bailed him out. We bailed him out. Well, I tell you, man. I tell you. I tell you, man. I tell you. Bro, this cannot get any worse, bro. First and 10. First and 10, bro. First and 10. Good tackle for a loss. Good tackle for a loss, man. Amaris Williams with the tackle for a loss. Second and about 13 coming up. I think they're going to say second and 12 coming up. All right, here we go. Oh, let me change because this is the fourth quarter. Let me change to the fourth quarter. Amaris Williams has come in and affected the game in 2 plays in a row. He has come in and affected the game 2 plays in a row. 3rd down and 21. Tackle for loss, then a sack. All right, here we go. Third and 21. Fourth down. Excuse me. Yeah, they did. They picked that one up. They did, Ed. They picked that stunt up. They picked that one up. All right, here we go. Number 11 about to trot out on the field, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. Fair call at the 8-yard line. Got to go 92 yards. All right. Number 11, ladies and gentlemen. Number 11, ladies and gentlemen, is coming back on the football field. Number 11 is coming back on the football field. Here he come. Here he come. Can he be the guy that gets Auburn into the end zone? Can he be the guy that gets Auburn into the end zone? Let's update some stats real quick while we doing this. We'll take that down. We'll take that down too. Let's get these stats up. So Ashton Daniels is 8 for 16 for 59 yards. Ashton Daniels has 13 carries for 57 yards. Jeremiah Cobb has 18 carries for 55 yards. Cam Coleman on the receiving end, still 3 catches for 25 yards, and the field goal counter is still only at 2. So, there we go. Jackson Arnold is back. Freeze is a desperate man. Whoa, did you just say NC State 38, Georgia Tech 23? No, bro, you cannot be serious. No way. No way. That just got to be a bad day for Georgia Tech. It just has to be a bad day for Georgia Tech. Wow, that's a 15-point. That is a 15-point deficit. It's the third quarter, but they still got a chance to come back. But wow, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that from Georgia Tech. I thought Georgia Tech, I was not expecting that. All right, man. 1st and 10 for Auburn. fourth down. Fourth down coming, man. Fourth down. I mean, a fourth quarter. 1st and 10 for Auburn. Jackson Arnold is entering the football game for the first time today. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Hugh Freeze desperate, bro. Hugh Freeze look desperate. He looks desperate. All right, here we go. Hand it off. That's the spark we need right there. Jeremiah Cobb. 1st and 10. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Jackson Arnold is in the game. That is a long comeback. That is a long comeback to only get 3 yards. Second and 7. Omar Mapson. 1st and 10, Auburn. I don't know, Fire Freeze today, please. I don't know what you tell recruits after seeing this. I don't know. 2nd and about 6 coming up. Sack. 3rd down. 3rd and 11. Excuse me, 3rd and 14. Well, I'm telling you right now, next week's shows are going to be very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Going to be very, very interesting next week. Very interesting. Another sack. All Kentucky has to do is kick a field goal or put a touchdown on the board, and this game is over with. That's all Kentucky has to do. That's all Kentucky has to do. Put a touchdown on the board or kick a field goal, and this game is over with. This game is over with. It's over. It's over. Oh, man. We just... I don't even know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say. I'm sitting here with my head down because I feel embarrassed. I'm sitting here with my head down because I feel embarrassed. I don't even know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say. This is embarrassing, bro. This is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, man. It is embarrassing. It is embarrassing. All right, here we go. Kentucky. Kentucky, 2nd and 1 coming up for Kentucky. 2nd and 1. Kendrick Law with the first down. 1st and 10, Kentucky.
Unacceptable! 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 What?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. 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 Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Ooh, boy, I tell you, man. I tell you, boy. I tell you, man. I tell you, bro. I tell you. I tell you. Woo, Lord Jesus, Lord have mercy, boy. This is bad. This is bad, man. Ooh, this is bad. This is bad, bro. This is bad. Hey, what if Kentucky legitimately go down here and put a touchdown on the board? What if Kentucky goes down here and legitimately puts a touchdown on the board? Got to be more careful, boy. You right. Jarvis McMillan, ain't nothing to say, man. Ain't nothing to say. Nothing to say. But we gonna watch it though. We gonna watch it together. We gonna watch this thing burn down together. 2nd and 5 coming up for Kentucky. Woo, Kentucky is about to milk this clock. Kentucky about to milk this clock and go put a touchdown on the board. This just don't even feel right. This don't even feel right. This don't even feel right. This don't even feel right, bro. This don't even feel right, man. Woo, Lord, man. 2nd and 5, Kentucky. Rayon Strader, man. Great job, Strader. Great job. 3rd and 5 coming up. Tory Rush, I can go into a 25-minute rant about what you just put in the chat. I can go into a 25-minute rant about that. But hey. 3rd and 5. First down. First down. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it, Ed. That's it, Ed. That's it. Got to get back to work on Monday, though. We'll be back in the building on Monday to get it right. That's what he said. Got to get back on Monday. And the funny part about Harsin is, man, just look at that Cal offense. Look at Cal's offense, man. Look at Cal's offense putting up 24 points a game. Putting up more than 24 points a game. Look at Cal's offense. 2nd and 10 coming up for Kentucky. Cal out there putting up 30 points in a game sometimes. Out there putting up 40 points in a game sometimes. Up there putting 21 points up in a game sometimes. That Cal offense looks pretty competent to me. Let me stop. He missed them. 3rd and 9 coming up. Bowley missed him. Yep, and he's the OC. Exactly. Yeah, he is a good X's. He is a good X's and O's coach. He just didn't do the politics stuff good. He didn't want to do all that politics. He just wanted to coach football. But, Good sack. Good sack, Auburn. Auburn's defense still playing hard. Come on, Malcolm. Give us a little. We'll take that out to the 18-yard line. Auburn get the ball at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up for Auburn football right now. All right, Jackson, lead us down the field, man. 5 minutes and 18 seconds, Jackson. Lead us down the field. Get us a touchdown. Take us into overtime, man. Take us into overtime, Jackson. CJ DeJour, shout out to CJ. She said still wanted to see Bryce Kane doing punt returns. Only got to see it in one game. It's a lot that we wanted to see. It's a lot that we wanted to see. Ladies and gentlemen, man, as soon as we are finished, head on over to Auburn Attic TV for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent, with the man, the myth, the legend, DC Wolf, the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, and Auburn Test. check out over there, man, with those guys, because I'm telling you right now, man, it is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing. Y'all don't want to miss it. You do not want to miss it. It is what it is. I'm telling you. Oh, boy. DC said they held him to 10, Nick. Okay. Defense doing what the defense do. If you want to be technical about it, yesterday's discussion about the show was the word elite. That's what I was saying. Talking about the word elite. But I never said Auburn's defense was bad. I said it was really, really good. I just said we throw the word elite around very, very loosely. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh boy, 2nd down and 10 coming up for Auburn. Well. 3rd and 11. Fourth and 16. Somebody take a knee before they get hurt. Take a knee before they get hurt. That's what Ted said. Just take a knee before they get hurt. That's what he said. Bro, I don't even want to look at this game no more time. I literally believe that Kentucky was like, all we have to do is go out here and get a field goal, and we don't have to worry no more. I think Kentucky looking at it now like, yo, we ain't even gotta score because our defense is going. This is what Kentucky is saying. Kentucky like, all right, y'all, we ain't gotta go score because we know y'all can't score, but we can at least put a touchdown on the. Man, this is wild, bro. Connie in the chat, what's up, Connie? Connie said, hey, Nick, Your fans are done here. They're exiting. They're leaving. The fans are leaving. Connie is letting us know the fans are leaving. Shout out to Connie, man. Egregious. Fire this man now. Everybody in the chat is saying Hugh Freeze sucks. Everybody in the chat saying Hugh Freeze sucks. Everybody in the crowd, Jordan Hare Stadium, saying Hugh Freeze sucks. Kentucky was giving up 34 points a game in league play. We couldn't get 10. We couldn't get 10. Kentucky was scoring on average 24 points a game. They didn't have to put 24 up this game. All they had to do was put up 10 and potentially go put another field goal on the board in this game. And possibly they may put a touchdown. I don't know. I don't know. Run the football. Kentucky, run the football. Just drain the clock out. Drain the clock out. You ain't got to put no more points on the board, man. You did enough. You held the ball. You had long drives. You had extended drives. And all you had to do was put 7 points on the board and you won. Wow. Wow. This is bad. This is bad. Kentucky's offense had some extended drives, and then they had the touchdown drive coming out of the half. So they've been in the red zone. They've been in the red zone, if I'm not mistaken. Intercepted. Intercepted. Wow. The defense, and he fumbled the ball. He fumbled the ball, and Kentucky got it back. Oh my God. Could it not get any worse? Could it not get any worse? We get an interception, and he fumbles the ball, and Kentucky gets it back. You got to be kidding me, my guy. Oh, my God. And guess what? It is the first down. It's the first down. Kentucky get a new set of downs, dog. Like, what? Are you serious? Woo! Ooh, man, we can't get a break to go our way. He tipped the football. Shout out to Keldrick Faulk for deflecting that pass. Keldrick Faulk was the reason why that was intercepted, man. Wow, man. Wow. Intercepted, return it, fumble it, Kentucky recovers it, and it's first down Kentucky. New set of downs. You got to be kidding me, bro. You got to be kidding me, man. You got to be kidding me. You can't, bro. This got to be a movie. This got to be scripted. This got to be a movie script. This ain't even real, bro. This ain't even real. The defense can't even get a break. The defense can't even get a break, bro. The defense can't even get a break. Wow, man. Wow. Wow. And before that happened, I was sitting here saying that Kentucky has been in scoring range, but either they would throw an interception or they would take a sack majority of the game to kick them out of field goal range. But that first drive, the first drive out of the halftime, when they came down and scored and put that touchdown on the board, it felt like that was in. It felt like that was the end of the game because Auburn could not score. You just could tell Auburn could not score the football. Auburn couldn't do anything. This is unbelievable, bro. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. 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 Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Aaron Murray tweeted out about 40 minutes ago. He said, still shocking that Auburn's offense can be this bad with all that talent. That's a tweet from Aaron Murray. That is a tweet from Aaron Murray. Third and 4 coming up, man. The standard bowl game. Ed, the standard is the bowl game, right? Boy, I tell you, man. This is bad. This is bad, bro. Auburn has one timeout remaining. And Kentucky has all three of theirs. All right, here we go. Does Kentucky convert this third down? Do they convert the third down? Fourth and 4. There have been, I'm gonna be real with you, dog. Let's just be honest about this. Let's be honest about this. Kentucky has had some plays in this game that they just have missed on. Kentucky has had plays in this game that they have missed on. Whether it's a miscommunication from the quarterback to the wide receiver, that's just not, that for some reason just that hasn't been happening for real all season. Kentucky has missed on some plays in this game. I can't think of one play in this game to where I can say Auburn has missed on a play. Kentucky has taken some chances down the field. Some of them they hit, and some of them you looked at it like, oh man, if he would have did this here, it would have been a different story. That would have been a different story. I can't think of a play. I can't think of one play in this game, one drive in this game where I can sit here and say Auburn had a chance to make a play right there. Ashton Daniels back in the game. Yeah, Hugh Freeze is over with, man. It's over with for Hugh Freeze, man. Ashton Daniels is back in the game. Now you just trying to figure out, you don't know. He don't know what to do, bro. He don't know what's going on. He don't know what's going on, bro. First down. 1st and 10, Auburn. 2-minute timeout. Yeah, bro. This is bro. Bro, this is bad. This is bad, bro. I mean, as Kentucky's offense has been able to move the ball in majority of their games. And they've moved the ball, okay, I guess you could say, in this game. But in certain situations, they have folded in like third downs and fourth downs, stuff like that. They folded. But there was some plays that Kentucky had in this game where you just like, yo, if he throws a better ball, and that receiver probably catches that. You know, like that back shot, like I don't know what the miscommunication was between him and the receiver on that last play for Kentucky, but I guess the receiver was running a 9 route. The quarterback was trying to throw something back shoulder. Like I don't know, bro. Like I look at it, but the thing is, I don't know what I can't point to any play that Auburn has had tonight to where I can sit here and legitimately say, yo, if they got a chance, like if that one little thing happens, they got a chance. It's now we see the stuff that we wanted to see in the first quarter. Now we see that stuff. Now, minute 43 seconds left. Now we start seeing the stuff we wanted to see in the first quarter. You know, like first down, 1st and 10, Auburn. Woo, boy, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. And it's caught by Perry Thompson. Caught by Perry Thompson. Yeah, we good at comeback routes. Yeah, we do those very, very well. We do comeback routes very well. I've never, we can go 20, we can go 20 to 18 really good on comeback routes. We can go 10 to 8 really good on comeback routes, but we don't know how to go 12 to 10. We don't know how to go 12 to, we don't know how to go 12 back to 10 on comeback routes. But we can definitely go 10 to 8. We can do that easily. Downfield, give him a chance. Incomplete pass. Where was he throwing that football? Where was that football going? Where was that football going? Where was that football going? I don't know where that football was going. Woo, man. Oklahoma is up on Tennessee. 23-17 on the road. And he's sacked, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? I don't even know if you can blame that on the offensive line. You cannot blame that on the offensive line because he had enough time to throw the football. He had time to get rid of the football, but guess what? The routes downfield were not developed enough, and they were not open for him to throw the ball. Come on, man. Look at this. The offensive line picked it up. They picked it up. They picked it up. He had time. He had time. Man, I don't know, dog. I don't know, dog. I don't know, man. Fourth down. Here we go. First down. In breaking route to Cam Coleman, and it's a first down. 1st and 10, Auburn. 1st and 10, Auburn. We might have a little life right here. Okay, what we got? Nope. 2nd and 10. TJ Lou, are you serious? Toledo put up 16 points against Kentucky's defense? Oh my God, but Kentucky's defense looks very stellar tonight. 3rd and 10. Ted said, Damari watching this laughing. Damari Austin is watching this laughing. Oh my God, bro. 47 seconds left in the game, bro. We trying to score to go into overtime. That's what we trying to do. We trying to score to go into overtime. 47 seconds left in the game. We trying to score the football to go into overtime against Kentucky. Kentucky did not have to put up 24 points tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because they knew that they could stop Auburn's offense because Auburn's offense can't score. They knew that. This is bad. This is not good. Down the middle, who is that? Is that Preston Howard? Preston Howard with the catch. Okay, 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Boy, Hugh Freeze look like a man that's like, I'm not losing my job tonight. We gonna find a way to win this game. Let it go, Ashton. Let it go. Throw it. 2nd and 10, 25 seconds to go. 2nd and 10, 25 seconds to go. Ladies and gentlemen, please just know, as soon as we're done over here, head on over to Auburn Addicts TV for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent with DC Wolf, the man, the myth, the legend, with Marcus Fitzpatrick, the mayor, and Auburn Test over on Auburn Addicts TV, man. The official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent. Make sure y'all head on over there because I'm telling you, you're going to want to be able to vent this out because guess what? It's going to be amazing. Let's get back to it. 2nd and 10, 24 seconds left. Throwing the ball away again. 3rd and 10. Yep, stick routes, Ed. That's all we seeing, stick routes. That's all we seeing, stick routes. 20 seconds to go. 3rd down. 3rd and 10 to go. 3rd and 10 to go. Oh man, I would love to see something down the seam right here because you got he coming downhill. It's man coverage. The middle of the field is open. Throw it. Sack. Intercepted in the end zone. Auburn loses the game, bro. Bruh, it's over with, dog. It's over with. It's over with. Over. Kentucky gets the W, ladies and gentlemen. You got to be kidding me. No points from the offense at all tonight. 0 points from Auburn's offense this here November 1st in the year of our Lord 2025. None whatsoever. Whoo! Boy, I tell you, man. This is wild. This is freaking wild, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't even give out a player of the game. Defense had 7 sacks in this game. Kentucky's defense had 7 sacks in this game. Ladies and gentlemen, head on over to Auburn Tigers TV for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent, with the man, the myth, the legend, DC Wolf, the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, and Auburn Tigers. I'm telling you, it's going to be an eventful night. I'm pretty sure a lot of people about to tune into this thing. I'm pretty sure a lot of people about to tune in and they about to vent their frustrations. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all tune in over there right now and go ahead and go over there and make this thing happen, bro. Make it happen. This is bad. Really bad. All right, ladies and gentlemen, man. As always, man, we appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here around the water cooler in the locker room. We thank y'all so much, man. Man, next week, Vanderbilt. On the road at Vanderbilt next week, ladies and gentlemen. That's where we are. Woo! I tell you, it is what it is. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all head on over to Auburn Tigers TV for the official post-game reaction show with DC Wolf, Marcus Fitzpatrick, and Auburn Tigers, man. We appreciate y'all so much. It's nothing else I can say. We out of this thing, man. Y'all be easy. Y'all take it easy, man. We'll see you later. Peace.
This edition of Water Cooler Talk Sports.